Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Long Dark. So, in today's episode, we're going to head over to the other cabins, and we're going to try and see what we can find in them. Now, this might be a little tough, because I believe it was just starting to blizzard the last time we were out, and yeah. So, visibility is horrible now. Now actually we can try, this is a little bit of a, we should try and map. Oh. Yeah, that would make sense. In low vis, you can't do that. I really don't want to get lost, and the visibility is quite poor. And there are quite a bit of resources, actually, to be collected in these cabins. So I'm thinking we should use that hatchet we just got to break down some of the furniture here that we haven't done yet in order to try and survive here a little longer. So we could definitely use some cloth. Cloth is good for a million reasons. Band-aids, bandages are the most important, but also repairing clothing, it's really good. Now see, it is much more efficient. We're just going to break that down with our hands because we really want to save the hatchet durability, especially if we're want to ever do any ice fishing or anything. Now with the hatchet is a great thing to use on a thing like that chair, because it would take way too long and use up way too many calories if we didn't. Now this cabin doesn't seem to have a like a fireplace or anything. So I think we're gonna go to the other cabin because I think this one has a pot-bellied stove in it. I'm gonna try and heat up some more water, which we can drink. We can drink some of what we've got because we have 0.88 gallons, which is not, well, yeah, actually that's a decent amount of water. We can make some more. We're really not even that cold, so I think we should spend some time getting some firewood here. And there's no workbench or anything, but we can try and repair. If we look at our clothes that we're wearing, the lowest condition, our thermal underwear, we can repair that with our sewing kit, which will use up some cloth, but I think it was at 49% before. And now it's at 81, which is good. And I can't repair our boots yet, but we have these almost brand new trail boots. So I'm thinking we should actually, if we manage our clothing, we should wear these instead, because those are in much better shape. And then our actually we might have more clothing. Yeah, we can wear a ski jacket and a vest, and we have a toque, and wear a second pair of socks. We're doing good. We can wear these driving gloves, and they're really not going to do much, but there's something, We can try and repair. I think we're wearing our scarf. Although the lowest thing is the ski jacket, so I think we can try and repair the ski jacket and the scarf, just because it gives us something to do, to occupy our mind with, and it's a good use of. Yeah, we failed that repair, but we actually got pretty lucky by succeeding in the others. I think we should definitely try and eat something at this point. I'm gonna start with the lower condition food because that's what's gonna go bad sooner. So, you can eat some ketchup chips and a stale chocolate bar. For dinner, I guess we can heat up let's drink this can of soda, and then we can heat up one of these tomato soups, I think. Or maybe, I don't know if you can, can't heat up sardines, but a can of tomato soup we can heat up for dinner, maybe, if we need it. I want to see what the weather is getting like. If it clears up, then we can head back, but I don't think it's going to. We don't really have any hunting weapons at this point, so our ability to do much with that is not going to be great. We could get some reclaimed wood here. There's no great options yet, though. We gotta. I think we should really head into the cabin and see what we can do, just to pass the rest of the day until the weather's good enough that we can get back to the over to the other cabins. I think that's what our approach is going to be for now. All right, so still some paper here. Yeah, really not a ton we can occupy ourselves with. I mean, we could break something down like this. Why don't we? That's going to take up a good part of the day. We got a lot of cloth from that. And while we still have light, I don't know if there's anything else we can really, we really should repair. Guess we could repair our socks. I mean, it's actually... Socks are... failed. Socks are an important part of our warmth, because they can certainly... Well, that's good. 100% condition from one repair. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They're socks, so they're not that complex, and I suppose if you fix them, you fix them, but at least they're not wet. Alright, so I really don't see what else we're going to be able to do for the day. There actually isn't a stove in here either, which is going to be an issue. The game isn't supposed to be easy. I mean, it isn't giving me too much trouble yet, but we'll see what it has yet to bring. We have plenty of wood, actually, plenty of fire material. We break down these stack of papers into tinder plugs. I guess that's what I'm going to spend some time doing. I don't think it saves weight, but I know you can use the stack of papers, or you can make them into tinder plugs and you get 2 out of them. So I'm really just going to sit here and keep ripping these papers in half, because I have tons of them. But as you can see in the top right, the sun is starting to go down. And while we're doing this, I'm going to talk about something more channel related. And that's that I'm thinking, I was talking last time about, in my last video, the Landlord Super video, about kind of other type of content to bring to the channel, and this, and I want to try that with a different kind of Minecraft series. I want to do, and I don't know how frequent it would be, and I don't know when it would be yet, but I want to do like a creative building series where each episode is a unique architectural design within Minecraft. So maybe a house, maybe like something bigger. Could be like maybe there could be like a 2-part episode, which could be like some kind of bigger building, like a bank or a public building or something. But probably most of the content here, we're gonna drink some water and then sleep in the game, but you could just do like buildings, and it wouldn't be it would not just be, you wouldn't just be watching the building. I would do most of the building off camera. There would be a time lapse at the end, but it would mostly just be highlighting certain parts of the building process. I don't know if that sounds interesting at all, but if it is, I'm going to give it a shot either way. I think it would be good, so I'm going to give it a shot. For now, let's sleep. And I imagine we're going to wake up fully rested before it's daytime. No, actually. Well, yes, actually. So it's early morning. We're thirsty. We're hungry. Unfortunately, there's no fire. So I'm going to eat an energy bar and a granola bar. But we're not doing great on food, which will be an issue. But we'll deal with that. We have fishing tackle, so maybe we do have a lot of firewood. Maybe if the weather in the morning, once the weather seems a little better, we can head out into the fishing huts Or we can check out the other cabins, and then on our way back to the camp office, we can do some fishing. I'm trying to figure out. I don't think I can. Can I research this in the dark? Yeah, I can't read in the dark. So that's going to be unfortunate for us being able to do anything. I did find a crow's feather, which I can use for an arrow. Have a nice bit of reclaimed wood, some band-aids, have some medicine. I'm just kind of taking stock of what we've got. I suppose we'll pass some time. I don't. If I leave, I'm not gonna be able to find my way back. All right. Well, actually, is there anything? Yeah, we can craft. I'm gonna craft some bandages because I think, when we need them, I will not have the time to stand in the cold and make them. Yeah, I could make some improvised wraps, but we really don't need that. Oh, that's good. I can use these newsprint rolls to craft, just making more and more tinder plugs, really, is all I'm doing. I don't want to get rid of the stick, but I want to rip up a lot of that old paper I have. I really don't have a use for that. Yeah. And I suppose we can try and get about 2 hours of sleep. We're not going to be that tired, though, so I don't know. I think we're going to wake up before that. It's just looking like it's about dawn. I'm going to try and find the door without a match, but you guys probably can't see it. YouTube makes things even darker most of the time. Oh, there we are. Typically, I mean, it's always easier to see outside, but yeah. So it's very dark, and it's very blizzardy. These are perfect conditions to get mauled and attacked by something. We have searched those 2 fishing huts, so I'm going to take this opportunity to head out over to some of the fishing huts over here. And I don't see... There isn't a cabin over to the... Well, I'm going to wait till I get to the fishing hut before I try and look around, otherwise I'm going to lose. Oh, shit. There's a wolf. I hear it. I'm going to light a match. That's really not going to scare it off, though. And I am not going to be able... Okay. Alright, we're going to sprint. I see cabins. Oh, crap. Alright. Whew. Alright. Yeah, that's why... Whew. That's why this game is exciting, guys. That's what it's all about. Well, we have a cabin now. Got some books. Got some food. Got a backpack. Yeah, that was. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty terrifying. It's dark. You're on a lake in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden you start hearing a wolf just start growling. I couldn't even see him, but thank God I heard him. I don't really think the match scared him off that much, but hell, you never know. Is there I hate to waste so many matches, but if I'm going to use them, I might as well use the cardboard ones. They're not the good ones. Is there a stove here somewhere? No, this cabin doesn't have a stove, which is going to be a shame, because that means it's really not a great survival spot. I did spot a chair somewhere. Huh? Yep, we can break this down. I can hear the wind outside, which I think means it's going to be unfortunately for us, a pretty dark day. I don't know. Yeah, we can break this down. That'll bring us, there we go, into the light. we can try and get whatever else is in this place. And, yeah. Let's see. So, I think that's about everything that's here. I don't see anything else. Let's head outside. Let's see what the weather's like. I think there might be some other cabins. Yeah, okay. So it's horrible blizzard. I have a note. There's nothing left. The matches got wet, and I'm down to a couple of tins of peaches and a can of pop. I don't know what to do. I want to go, but where do I go? Those wolves. Those wolves. Everywhere, scratching at the door, clawing at the windows, waiting. A dull knife, a rock. It's like one of those jokes you hear about when three guys walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, you can't bring rope in here." Something about afraid not, something like that. Alright, so clearly, that's the note of somebody who maybe was a little bit off their rocker. Let's drink some water here, and I think, even though, you know, this has unfortunately been kind of an uneventful episode, but I suppose the encounter with the wolf was enough excitement for one day.
Too heavy.
Ooh, some artificial fire logs. Now we are getting a sprain risk, but I'm gonna be okay with that because we're getting some food and yeah, we're getting some good supplies. I want to search this trash can. Get the spray paint. Yeah, we're really just gonna be we're gonna break down some cloth. I think we're just gonna be doing some camp craft stuff. You know, we're gonna. Our clothes are a little bit wet, probably from the blizzard, which is the last thing I needed right now. I don't think I need all these cans, to be honest, because I will get more of them as I eat the beans. So we're gonna drop 2 of those. I have a lot of wood, which is great, but I don't even think I can start a fire here. So I think we should. Let's see. Make some tinder plugs. Make a lot of tinder plugs. Take an hour. And then we'll eat something. So we're not as hungry. Let's see what we've got here. I guess we can eat this beef jerky. I was holding off on that because it really brings down our... I'm really hoping... Old condensed milk. I don't like the sound of that. It's not like we're gonna get botulism or anything, you know, but there's not nice stuff in old. Oh, food poisoning. Okay, all right.
I just want to die.
Oh, please. Oh God, he really had to say, "I just want to die." All right, so we're gonna need very sick. I'll weaken until I treat it. It passes or I die. So I think, yeah, that's gonna be. I think we need antibiotics. I am going to take the lower condition. I'm surprised we got that from the granola bar, actually, of all things. We're going to need to rest now for a while, and our condition is in danger. So this is actually, it's a good opportunity. There's a blizzard anyway. We can't do a whole heck of a lot, but maybe let's do some reading. That's, we can read some Wilderness Kitchen. Say we can, well, not healthy enough to focus. It's actually kind of realistic. I mean, if you're really sick, then you're not going to be wanting to do that. Our only risk, I think, at this point is going to be food. I don't know if I have enough food to really hold out here through a sickness. But let's take one last look outside. I think for today's episode, we're gonna leave it here. And then in the next episode, we'll try and do what we were supposed to do in this one, if we didn't get food poisoning and there wasn't a blizzard. And we'll try and check out the other cabins. But for this episode, I think it's all we're gonna be able to get done. Let's take a nap, just so the game saves and all. And I will see you guys next episode, where we hopefully try and recover from this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.